We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Florida Illuminati.
Hey folks, how you doing? Ooh, it's kind of a quiet afternoon, a little cool here in Florida. Usually it's not like this, but it's kind of a wintry day, and we're drinking some tea again. And I'm here with Padme 1138. I'm Ted Salas. It's kind of an intimate show this week. The Quiet Storm. You remember that? The Quiet Storm. That's what we're doing this week. So welcome back. Thank you for being with us. Oh, let me take a sip. I'm so thirsty. Jesus Christ.
Just drink the dang tea.
I had to announce I'm going to do that every time I drink, folks. It's more content than we have on most of the platforms this week. Boom. Okay. Well, let's get into it. Tarot cards this week. They've started up because it's February. February has started up, or February. We'll talk about that because there's some question about actually what month it is and how you spell that. But they have the Women of Darkness going on. It's a month-long thing. Every 48 hours, there's going to be a drop. It's all these different women in different areas of horror, from actors to people that work on crews, that are directors, that are journalists, that are vloggers, you name it. He's got it. It's all in there. And they're all ladies, too, so that's kind of cool. And each one has a little bio about them and what's going on. In the app, there's two variants. There is one is a grave and the other one's a mausoleum. I don't know which one's more rare. I would think the mausoleum's more high end. That probably is more expensive as far as keeping of a dead body goes, wouldn't you say, in terms of expense? So that's probably the rare one. So you got two different variants of those to run down. There are always three of them's already out. I actually missed one on the rare variant the other day because I wasn't paying attention. There's also an NFT redemption on these as usual. Very cool. Get in there, spend $1, get some packs, go out, open your packs. You're getting multiple ones in the packs. It seems like most a big chunk of them are coming in each different pack at each drop time or whatever, because when I opened drop one packs, and I was getting, it looked like 6 to 8 different women of darkness in the packs and stuff like that. So I have some trading around to do, and but it seems like that's getting much more active over there. The activity around tarot cards, NFTs, really seems to be picking up. I'm seeing a lot more activity, and I'm having a lot more competition. Stuff's coming out. It used to be stuff would come out and I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Let me scoop over there and get that number one. And because I got a ton of number ones from tarot cards, man, I can't get in there anymore. There's guys that are like elbowing each other, and they're definitely beating me to the drops and getting all the number ones and stuff, which is great. The more power to them. You know, I'm glad to have what I have, and I get what I get, and I do not throw a fit when it comes to tarot cards. I'm happy to see him. It feels like getting more and more successful. So maybe 22 is just going to be awesome for tarot cards. So one of the other things that they have going right now, he just started this, and basically started the Women of Darkness, and then he started this other one. Now listen to the name on this one. Oz Femme Fatale of Horror Month.
That's a bit much.
It's a lot. It's a real conglomeration of a lot of things coming together in one deal, but it's a similar set to the Women of Darkness, but it's all women from Australia. So, and then he's doing this in app, and then also he did an NFT drop. Now, one of the cool things, and it's like, here's Previn again coming up with something really cool. I'm going to do this thing, but I'm going to make it totally free. I basically made it a free drop. Hey guys, here's a link. Go get your card. It's only minting 25 of this first one, and each one that comes out, that's how he's going to do it. And he's just going to be basically giving these things away. Unfortunately, he's not as savvy about the blockchain as a lot of these sharky guys are out there, and they found the drop before he had a chance to announce it. So before you have a chance, like as soon as he created the thing, somebody scooped in and just took all of them. You know, we're just coming in and taking all of them. So they all got scooped up, and he didn't get even a chance to do the first promo, which is unfortunate. But Previn being Previn, and cool people being cool people in his app. A really prominent user there, Philip. It's actually Philip with like
lots of P's.
yeah, it's like 14 P's at the end of it or something. Real cool guy though, and they went out and rescued some of these off the marketplace, bought some up, and they've got a few of those to give away to specifically for our folks on the Hoardcast. Hoardcast listeners and what have you. I don't know. It looks like we have one person in the Twitch feed right now. Is that you? Okay. Well, give me your wax wallet and I'll get you one of those NFTs. Let's do it this way. First person to email hoardcast@gmail.com, either hearing it live or hearing it on the broadcast. If you are just hearing this show, don't worry. If it's tomorrow or the day after, whatever, get that entry in. Send it to, just say Tarot Cards NFT to hoardcast@gmail.com. And we'll pull a couple of winners and get those out to you guys, and we'll announce who won it later on Twitter or some damn thing like that. So, because that's how we roll. So thank you again to Previn, and thank you to Philip for getting out there and at least salvaging something out of that. Since that, he figured out how to make the drop secret, and basically he just posts a link in the app, and people can run out and get those and stuff. So that's a really cool thing. Love what Previn's doing as always in the blockchain. He's having a great time, and it feels like he's getting some success, and well deserved. So wax is up. It's up at about 37 today. It was down about 30 last week. It took a big plunge at the beginning of the year. It's coming back up again. There was a big Funko drop. Big drops seem to drive the currency. They actually have that much power. So because a big drop like Funko, and apparently this one that they had this week, this was on Tuesday, the Nicktoons, which we talked about last week, the announcement for that and stuff. That came out on Tuesday, and it was a big smash. Wow, success. Compared to the Bob Ross we had a couple of drops ago where they actually pulled the thing because nobody gave a fuck. This thing, man, everybody came out of the woodworks for, and it sold fast. I got the shittiest, I got a horrible queue spot. I made it through the queue once. I got one run through. The previous drop, I made it through the queue 6 times and just absolutely slayed. This time I only made it through once, and so I had to go to the exchange for packs, and then the packs just like fucking hated me so much. So all I'm trying to do right now, I think I've salvaged royalty out of the thing, which is a lot because it's a huge set, and the epics on them are already around $15 a piece. So, and there's a shitload of the epics to run down. So it's a big set to complete for royalty. It's going to be a real ball pain for a lot of people to get done. So I'm happy to have that done. I would have liked to have pulled a Grail. I did pull 2 of the legendaries, both of the same one. I sold one just so I could help fund myself back so that I could go back in and buy the epics that I needed to finish my royalty. I did try trading a little bit, but folks are very much trying to take advantage with, like, I'm going to trade you this guy that's $5 for your guy that's $3 in every single case. And then they take it out to market, they sell it, they go buy the other thing back. It's all a big fucking game with them. They're just circulating, trying to generate currency, whereas I'm just trying to finish my fucking collection. So that's the 2 games that are in play when you're out there doing this stuff. But Nicktoons really kind of fucked me, and I'm not too happy about Funko right now. Feeling very mad at them, not at myself, because they made those choices, not me, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Still waiting on the burn for the big boy redemption coins. Well, we're about a week out from when that is. There seemed to be some kind of grace period between the end of redemption and when they actually burn the coins that drop after Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So that should be hopefully in the next week or so. We'll actually have hard numbers. I did mention in one of the threads that I see Poppin' Stock in all the time, I never saw it because he'd given numbers before about how many of the coins actually were redeemed somehow. He was able to tell how many were sitting in Drop's account somehow. I'm not sure how he did that. So that told us exactly how many went in for redemption versus how many are still floating around unredeemed. So waiting to find that out just because I'm dumb and I'm interested in that kind of thing. Hey, Hot Wheels 2 still coming soon. Haven't heard one dang thing about that. They're still saying March, March, March. March is marching towards us even as we speak. We are in the middle of, getting first week of February here. So in no time at all, we should be hopefully seeing something. We should also be seeing something soon about the physical pops for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Finding out what that grail finally looks like is going to be a big relief or a big gut punch for a lot of people out there that redeemed on those, because it's a pig and a poke. We're hoping for it one certain type of look in it, but it could be some other kind of bad look. We don't know. What's your Baby Yoda today?
Yep.
Very Grogu-y today in honor of the Mandalorian this week.
Book of Boba Fett, you mean?
Oh, is that what it's called?
Apparently.
That's a Freudian slip on my part. I did not mean to do that. It's really 100%. Wow, that's funny. Okay, cool. We'll talk about that later. So nothing really going on with Hot Wheels. There's still some big hits left in packs, but packs are fucking expensive as shit on Hot Wheels. There's a number one NFT H still in the gold Grand Poobah. That's the fucking Mike Trout number one, right, sitting right there. It's in packs right now. Some lucky fucking asshole is gonna hopefully pull that thing before redemption, and get a coin out of it as well. But if that sits in packs, I mean, that's the kind of thing that just keeps people buying packs and thinking that maybe this is the one, because it's still out there. VV is absolutely nuts. They have drops almost every day. They're getting up to like 2 drops a day now, where they're having a comic in the morning and a stamp in the afternoon, or a comic in the morning and a statue in the afternoon, or something like that. They just relaunched the DC Cover Girls again, with a new, looked like a new Batwoman. It's a Batwoman. I think they did Batgirl before. I think this is a Batwoman. But they look nice, but they're kind of strange. They're kind of strange strings. But it should rekindle interest in the previous series and maybe drive values on those. The the R2 R2 is sitting at about 7,500 for the golden moments. The 3PO on VV is sitting, it wants to be 5,000 so bad it can taste it. It just keeps jumping up and popping down, jumping up, popping down. It seems to be rising. It feels like more proportionately than the R2 has. The R2's kind of gone and stabilized, whereas the 3PO, and I think mainly it has to do with the look of it, because it's gold and 3PO's gold. It really fits. It looks right. It's a really good looking NFT. So it's cool. But man, we can't pull shit for shit. They've been stomping bots like a motherfucker there. Every thread on all the Facebook groups are people screaming, I had 800 bot accounts that just got shut down by Vive. I'm mad. And it's like, what are you doing? What? Man, somebody shot me when I was breaking into their house. I want to complain. I'm really mad. It's just stupid. I just, but they're trying. They're trying like hell. Wax is doing the same kind of thing. They're trying to swat bots all over the place they actually have a new thing for accounts where if you sign up for an account, you actually have to transfer Wax to the account to activate it. Which is a massive pain in the ass. It means you have to go out and find an exchange and buy Wax, and then you have to send it to this memo address. It's a very cumbersome process, especially for somebody that's not into blockchain stuff. Nowhere near the on-ramp that they have like on VV and Tibbles and those kinds of things where you just buy on your phone. Very difficult. I was telling you yesterday, there's that NFL thing. Somebody, it was AP55, pretty sure it was Brad, said, hey guys, the things, they're going to have a drop right now. Here's the link. And he can't do everyone. So he tagged every single one of us that ever haven't said anything about the NFL, because he's just cool like that. And he's like, here's the direct link to the queue. Well, I had applied for the beta, but I never got any kind of acceptance or anything like that. But I went to the link, and then when I went to the link, it said, you're not qualified for this link. It's only for the beta. But I went up to the top of the screen where it said log in, and I used my Dapper login from NBA Top Shot, and it let me in. And it let me right into the drop. And I said, well, I'm into the queue. Am I wasting my, if you got in, you're going to get it. It's okay. So I got in there. So now we're waiting for the queue to open up and tell us our random numbers. There's 38,000 packs, call it. 38,000 packs are going to be on for sale for $50 a pop. And that's going to get you 3 of these things. And these are all early things. These are from the playoff games, from the championship, the championship last week championship games. All of these ones are from that. So good stuff, and big deal. So the thing comes up, there's 38,000 of them to go. I'm like number 45,000. I'm like, fuck, I ain't getting shit. I'm fucked. And I think Sigel, who has horseshoes falling out of his ass all the time, he was like 43,000 too. He was out of it as well. But a bunch of our guys were in, like Frank. Who was it? I can't remember who it was. Oh, it was Fighting Yoda got in. He was like number 973 or some shit. He was like the first block of guys that came in. So he got right in, and he was able to get in and buy a pack, but then everything froze. Everything was completely fucked. Obviously, they need this beta because everything was horrible. And they were doing sales, and they were going very slowly. You could see how very slowly it was by the numbers changing in front of you of how many people were out of the queue now that were in front of you. It was very slow. Like, I'm talking like 10 a minute. It was bad. And they had all these packs to sell. And so after a few minutes, they just shut the whole thing down. So we're going to pause pack sales right now. And, you can stay, or, sorry, but, if we can, we're going to get it back going again. So all the guys in the thing are just like, hold, just keep that tab open. I'm like, okay, right, whatever. And like an hour goes by, 2 hours go by, nothing's going on. We go next door to eat with your folks. Did we rush through anything or no? We had a very leisurely time, blah, blah, blah. Came back over next door, and I look at my computer, and boom, it's on the buy screen. And on the buy screen, it says, you have X minutes to buy, and in the top left corner, I can still see grayed out from the queue before it let me in. It showed 274 packs left. So somehow just enough people dropped out in front of me at 45,000 that I managed to get in. So that many people dropped out. So I did manage to get out. I mean, the last fucking packs on earth, probably I managed to get one. So that was kind of cool. So I opened my thing. I got like three of the Bengals guys. So I got Burrow. I got some. I think it was a running back who got a reception. He's got his last name starts with a P, Paridi, something like that.
I don't know the thing. I only know Joe Burrow.
It was a rare, so that was cool. The Burrow is a common, but they're all like, the commons are like 8,500, which seems like a lot, but for all this early stuff, people should be pretty insane for. And I mean, if the guy goes on to win the Super Bowl, then Jesus Christ, that'll be a really great card. But they were all 3 Bengals, and they were cool. And so I was really excited to get in on that. And thanks again to our friend. We're just kind of lucky to have somebody to, again, handhold us into something and get us right there. At least I needed that. Most of the other guys didn't need that. They're not as grateful. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. So I think that's about it for the blockchain stuff. Really haven't been doing much of anything else. So I guess with that, we're going to move right into Star Wars Card Trader. And boom, that was it. That was a little stinger. Thank you, Biggs, for that cool stinger. That was awesome. All right. It's all about you.
Oh, I'm on the wrong note.
Oh, shit.
Oh! All right. Marathon's in a minute. Keeping a weekly edition, which will never end. Apparently.
Same damn shit. 3 years in a row. Are you kidding me?
Shit. All right. So Sunday, top choice. It was from the Vision series. It was the Tea House, which pretty much everything they did was Visions this week. It was kind of weird.
Did you say Tea House?
Tea House. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, I get it.
Like tea.
Yeah, where you go to the house and drink the tea. Yeah.
Yeah, Tea House. Yep. And then the Gilded Galaxy is from Visions as well, and it's standing up to the bandits. And then Heroes was Ronan from Visions.
Yeah. I guess everyone was like, "Oh, it's Ronin week."
Yeah, apparently. And then Droids was R5D56 from Visions. And then Wednesday, the featured creature was a Convor. It was that nice bird that always hangs around Ahsoka. So that was nice.
I don't remember that one. Well, it looks like an owl, right?
Yeah, it looks like an owl.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I didn't know what that was called, I guess.
Now you do.
What is it called again?
Convor.
A convor.
And then
Is it a mighty convor?
Shut up.
Is it rocking through the night?
Nope. Fan choice tourney on Thursday. Oh gosh. It was Nabram Leeds versus Ponda Baba. So of course, congratulations, Nabram Leeds. You were on top.
I voted for the guy. I'm going to be that asshole this whole time. I'm voting for everybody that's on the top.
Well, also, the fun thing about Nabram
I can
Leeds,
remember to do that.
Nabram Leeds is the equivalent of Ellis Hellrot in Star Wars CCG.
I knew that.
Which you would slam down in the cantina.
Yes.
Boom!
Yeah, mains and toys.
Mains and toys.
Mains
Boom!
and toys, baby. Here come the mains and toys.
And
that's
then,
for our Star Wars CCG people out there. There's like one person out there just like, mains and toys.
Mains and toys.
Holy
What?
shit, I want some fucking mains and toys, baby. Let's go.
All right. And then the other matchup was Lirin something, who's one of the Sith guys, versus Lax Sivrak. So. And then Friday, villains, it was a Sith bandit leader from, what do you think it was?
Visions.
Yes.
The Ronin one?
I believe so. And then today, Saturday, it was a concept, and it was not from Visions. It was Fennec Shand. So they can't even be consistent like that and have like little theme weeks, which would be cool. People would like that. Yeah. You know, but they can't like stick through 7
Look at
days.
this idiot. He was on my shoulder.
He is ridiculous.
Literally, I have to be on your shoulder like right now.
He is ridiculous.
He is a fool.
Yeah. So that was the week. And then what happened this week? We got our VIP stuff.
Yeah.
Which had a new design with some prominent triangles on it.
Yes.
Let's see, you know, the Django kind of looked like he was looking at the triangle. Like,
it made me want pizza.
What is the triangle doing?
I wanted pizza and Doritos.
So the VIPs you didn't know you were getting was Omega was the lowest one, Fennec was the gold, and Django was the black.
Yeah, I got the Fennec one. I was so ashamed.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. And on the transmission, when they told us our VIP was coming, they spelled February wrong.
Oh boy.
Because they don't spell good, because they still don't know how to spell general. They still haven't fixed those General Huxes. And I'm not doing friggin' support tickets because I'm not going to talk to their stupid bot to tell them to fix it.
TalkBot 2000.
I'm not going to talk to their TalkBot.
What if they brought out Gucci Bot?
Oh, God.
Gucci Bot 2000.
It would do even less. Because, really, it would do even less. So
I gotta turn that speaker down.
The meditation chamber is still at 86, still hanging out there.
Oh my God, Ziggy! Seriously, you are so desperate.
Wow, he's so ridiculous. And then what did they drop this week? Well, and something nobody saw coming. On Sunday, they started a new monthly set, redeeming Anakin Skywalker.
Interesting. So how does this work? What are the mechanics of a monthly set? Does it run for the whole month? Every day? Something? What?
No, just on Sunday. Once a month. With different cards.
Oh, for the year. So kind of like seasons?
Yeah, kind of, I guess.
So is the card available for the whole month?
I don't know. I would assume. It's not one card.
Inquiring minds want to know.
You should open the app once in a while.
Will.
It's not one card.
No?
It's a whole bunch of them with variants and different little subsets and whatnot.
Scrub sets is what I call them. Oh yeah. Oh shit! Shots fired.
Yeah. So it's not like the seasons where it's just one card. It's like a lot of freaking cards every month.
So, well, I mean, I guess.
But it started
Anakin fan is stoked. 22 is all theirs.
Which it cracks me up. The people with the Anakin love. because
they used to hate him
they
so
used to
much.
hate him so much.
They fucking railed on that
They
dude
railed
for fucking ages.
Little Anakin, they were merciless too.
Dude.
And then they were even worse to Hayden.
Yeah.
And now, though, we love him.
Dude, they're gonna get
trading everything for Anakin.
Well,
They love
and just
him.
wait when they
Oh my
fucking
gosh,
seriously,
oh,
man, when the
geez,
fucking show
really?
comes out and he's fucking in
When
that.
he shows up, they're gonna
Everything
go
they do in these shows makes everything so much fucking cooler. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're gonna go nuts. But yeah,
they're already going nuts.
So the cards this month are basically from the Phantom Menace. So it's like, obviously we're gonna progress through Anakin's life
and his redemption
throughout the months. So that's interesting. We'll see if they can actually keep that going throughout the whole year and not change the mechanics or the sets or anything, which I doubt it.
Well, it always seems like everything is like one damn, one team change away from just getting shit canned. I guess they did finally look at those damn ship spec cards and updated the names on them and stuff, but no word yet on.
Yeah, and I couldn't see that they dropped anywhere. Anything happened with them.
I got all that stuff. I had so many of those. I had 2 of those Sonic bombs. Those went with my old account.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you there.
They're out there.
Didn't give me one. All right. So then let's see. Tuesday, of course, was Bob Tuesday, Book of Boba Tuesdays with crystal deals and your hologram toilets. There was a hologram Hux in there this week with toilet Hux. Cool. And we had episode cards, which were cooler this week because there were Mandalorians in it. So it's because he showed up last week.
Yes, he did. A little bit.
Little bit.
Kind of prominently.
Well, he figured, he's kind of like a featured player.
He kind of elbowed the main guy out of the way and said, "Hi, I'm on camera now."
Yeah. And then, of course, everybody wants more Fractured. We had Fractured Clone Wars.
Okay.
All right. And then...
That's also be a viable form of karate. Fractured tall, some kind of style. The sliding plates of defense. I guarantee, man, there's something
Fractured
there.
dough. Not Miyagi dough. Fractured dough.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, be good.
There you go. No, it won't be good. And then
he just smashed the glass. And cut you with it. And
then they started Bounty Hunters 2021, which. Several issues with this set.
I looked at it. Yeah, I had some problems there.
First of all, why is it 2021?
I know, it just ended. That's over.
It's over.
I guess it's retro. Hey, guys, remember the good times of 21?
So aside from the fact
which COVID wave are we celebrating?
2021. Apparently,
Delta, that was a beaut.
They're like Oprah giving out cars in terms of who gets to be a bounty hunter because you're a bounty hunter and you're a bounty hunter. You're a bounty hunter. Ziggy, he's a bounty hunter. Ziggy's a bounty hunter. Look at him. He's a bounty hunter. Grogu, bounty hunter. Peyton Manning on Pinkie Pie, bounty hunters.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Everybody's a bounty hunter. Babu Frick, bounty hunter. Woody, bounty hunter.
There was a Bantha card in that set.
Bounty hunter.
Apparently, Banthas are
bounty
also
hunter.
Fearsome bounty hunters, and if
apparently
got a price
Han
on your head.
Solo is a bounty hunter.
I remember that.
Chewbacca is a bounty hunter.
And it was the young Han Solo, as I recall.
Both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Watch out for those guys, and watch out for your wallet. Apparently,
Lando is a bounty hunter. Really? A Bantha is a bounty hunter.
The Bantha one, yeah.
That one is just like what?
I did send that over to Duels, and then that one that I melded, and then
okay.
I had some other ones still sitting in Frank. I sent those to you. He probably doesn't have any idea where those came from or why, but probably okay, thanks.
But yeah, so everybody's a bounty hunter, and then I was mad that there was no Princess Leia as Bosch bounty hunter because she was actually a bounty hunter there. But
maybe the General Leia.
This was only wave 1.
Oh, okay. Well,
so we've got another wave at least.
Lots of fuck-uppery left to come on that one. It's great.
So, we can get,
Are those coming out of those damn claim boxes, too? It seems like, man, this thing's got every goddamn thing in the world in them. They used to have nothing but base and junk, and now
there's all kinds of nonsense.
There's all kinds of bullshit in there. Every time I open one, I'm like, God damn, new card.
Do you know there's some kind of bounty event going on? Some kind of bounty hunter event nonsense?
No, I did not know that. Tell me all about it.
I don't know. I didn't read it. I mean, I started it and then I forgot to do anything. But so I don't know. I need to check.
I think you can do it a bunch. I feel like people said you can run. It's super easy. I guess
but
you can just run through it over and over again.
But why?
Because it's fun. It's an activity. Push the beds out of the way and you have more room for activities.
Yeah.
Or the bunk beds.
Yeah. It's just some strange choices with this bounty hunter set. That's all I'm saying. It's just.
And more to come.
How is a band?
It's a physical port too, so I don't know exactly what's going on. Maybe they renamed it or some dumb shit. I don't know.
Why would a bantha be in a bounty hunter set?
I have a feeling it was named something else. I don't know. It seems kind of fucked up, but I believe it is a physical port because it said something. I saw the little hype rag for the launch on it, and it was like, straight from the hobby shop to your phone, blah blah blah. That kind of bullshit.
So yeah, you're a bounty hunter too now, and then you are. Everybody's a bounty hunter, and then
I'm a pepper.
I
God damn it! First and foremost,
you know who else? R2D2, bounty hunter.
Yeah, I remember that.
Which if anybody would, it would be R2 because he knows everything. He'd f you up, man.
Elder R2 seems to like a nap. I dig his vibe.
Okay. He was just messing with him. And then today we had more dual perceptions, and it was solo this time with our first Kira Sig in the app.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's kind of a big deal. So that's Amelia Clarkey.
Yep.
Clark, it's his Clark. But it's got an E at the end. So she fancy. That girl, she looks about 4'11", I think. She seems like she's really, I think she's small.
Small?
Yeah, I think she's very small. It's funny because didn't she play Sarah Connor in a movie?
Yeah.
And I think she was too small.
Too small?
Yeah, she's very small. I get a sense that she's very small.
Yep, but that was it.
But I don't know what that has to do with her signing thing. It's a big deal. I wonder how long they got her and how much they'll milk that if it's a big deal for. There's a few Kira guys around. Beautiful, beautiful lady. Anybody think of boobs in Star Wars is going to be hot. So, yeah. Congratulations on that. So coming soon, Sunday at 2 p.m., one of the most vaunted, one of the most celebrated sets in the history of Star Wars and in trading cards in general returns to the Star Wars Card Trader Wide Vision 2022
with a new design.
Tell us all about it. Have you seen it? The new design? How do they look? I gave it quite an intro there. I think I gave it a lot of gas for somebody that doesn't fucking play the app anymore.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Fucking
I think
brought
that was more than it deserved.
I brought it in for a landing. You guys are welcome. Take that soundbite.
Yeah. That was more than it deserves. I don't know. It looked like it had a couple variants, so that already annoyed me.
It invariably will, but there's folks that will come back. I hope
there's some workbench melding nonsense involved, because I love that.
Is there? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow at 2 p.m.
At 2 p.m., I guess you will. There may be, and there may be a free variant that's cram some more shit in those claim back packs. Jesus Christ, those things are crazy.
Oh my gosh.
It must be so exciting for the new players. I look at the, when you look in the Facebook or you look at Reddit and stuff, and you see newer players coming in.
Oh, bless their hearts.
And they're raging about stuff that, like, dude, man, people raged about that 3 months into the app. It was like immediately people have been belly aching and screaming about all that same shit for all this time, bro. Seriously, old road, and it's been run over.
Rage about the odds in the packs. It's just like
I have less. That one's almost invariable.
That one is evergreen. There's always somebody new popping up.
There's always somebody that thinks that they know math in some way that doesn't really have a basic. And
somehow thinks that their math is going to prove that it's flawed.
Oh, and not only that it's corrupt.
Yes.
It's always it's not just that it's wrong. It's that it's to fuck you, man. The man's fucking you. Tops. Yeah. The man tops.
The man.
That man. So
yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Well, people will be excited about the wide vision. I think there are old time players that came running back for vintage. There are other folks that are much more into the wide vision, even though it's been very badly used over the years. But it is still possible. I know. I think I was still complete on wide vision. Almost.
In all variants, though.
No, at one time I was complete, and I think I sold a bunch to oh, who was it? That was Miss Skywalker. Remember that? I was like, we were at Disney. We were like at Disney, and I was selling cards to Miss Skywalker the whole time. It was one of the times we were like staying at the hotel too. I just like I think I made more money on that trip than we spent. I think that's how I was selling tons of that, selling all that stuff off because they were very into it. I was kind of like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
It was one of the first OG sets I think I really like started breaking into and letting go of. Because
glad I got that hyperspace one and that other one off you a long time ago. You don't even know I had it.
Good. No, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you got anything out of there. Yeah, and you got a few things out of there. You can't complain too much. There's a few gems came out of that account.
A little bit.
Poor Vu. So, anything else happening in the app? I do love the guys in the Facebook though, and then they're just complaining about it. And then somebody else was yelling about the players. That was the other thing. It's less about the odds, more about, oh well, they're being greedy. If I send an offer for this, and then they send back for this, and I don't think that's fair. And it's like, man, I mean, it's always been this way. Always. Everybody is trying to get the advantage. That's the game. You take wins, and then you give wins sometimes. And I mean,
because how else are you going to post your big haul?
Right. Well, I mean,
you got to win.
You bank wins. Some people just get out of control. They just go right for the jugular. I gotta have no. What are you doing? That's a million steps away. But if you can take a little win here, a little win there, you can have a lot of fun. People get a little carried away, and people get too emotional. I would tell. I routinely want to tell people on the thing. They're like a month in. I've just been playing for a month and blah blah blah, and I hate this and I hate this, and I'm just like, dude, you're not having any fun at all. Stop now. Quit. Before you spend a bunch of money and really fucking hate yourself. Just stop. You're not having any fun. You've already figured that out. Just don't fucking do it. It's that easy. There's ways that you can have fun at it if you're if you have the build for it. And the guts to go, then do it, man. It's fun. You can have a lot of fun. But there's a lot of people I feel like it's just not for. It's not for them. Because it is very cutthroat. It's not fucking kumbaya. Let's all build our collect. It's never going to fucking work that way.
It's probably like peaked in terms of cutthroatness.
You think?
Yes.
You think it's gotten? You think it's improved in the app in terms of trading?
No, I think it's still cutthroat.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I think it's plateaued up at Cutthroat Island, up mountain top up here.
Well, that's a fantastic film starring Gina Davis. Lovely young Gina Davis. Fantastic in a pirate outfit. Quite a trip. Good movie. It's not. I think it's known as like a universally like it's a really terrible movie, but it had a good poster. Yeah. I think it was a Drew Struzan poster.
Oh, those are always good. Yeah.
So
always good. But no, it's just cutthroat.
Yeah, I do feel sorry for him. I mean, it's just that's how it is. I mean, these are the same guys that are gonna shark around if they get a big win and
which is ironic that it's reached such a cutthroaty part in its life cycle, and these doofuses running the app are still trying to make everything so easy for everybody. So it's weird.
Well, they never really have. I guess to their. I don't know. I always want to accentuate.
Everybody gets a juice box.
I want to accentuate the positive. I always feel like they just don't acknowledge or have anything to do with the secondary market, and this tone deafness to that can 1,000% be a symptom of that. And that could be a cultural thing that they just decided we are never going to play a hand, give a fuck, or have anything to do with what's going on with Jen Clark Bruary, what's going on eBay, none of that stuff. We don't want to know. That's not our business. We're going to make this shit and we're going to put it out in our app and that little ecosystem and try to keep that going and keep you guys spending money to us. And the rest of it, we really don't give a fuck about. So if it's that, then okay. You know, I can respect to, you know, somebody would just say, it's just business. We ain't got nothing to do with that. This is our part of the thing. But they've never been, they don't communicate shit. They don't have any discernible culture to anybody outside of, you know, anybody that's using their products. They don't portray one. It's odd. Isn't it strange how characterless they seem to be?
They are, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like completely stripped down to a vending machine. It has all the charm of a vending machine in Fallout, which I love. As I looked at you, past you to my Fallout shrine and thought, like in Fallout. I'll be making other observations based on things in the room later. So I guess that's it for that. I haven't looked in it really much at any of the other apps. I really need to look in it. Usually somebody will app me if there's going to be a man thing in the Marvel app, and I haven't seen anything. So as far as I know, I think I'm square on those right now. I may have awards, or I think there's awards or something for something that I need to pick up. Have you opened the Marvel lately? Mm-hmm. Did you get any awards? There was some. Remember, there was some set that we collected, and the award for it. It was like a Man Thing set, and everything in it was not Man Thing. The award was Man Thing. I was like, "Hey, I'm sending you a set of these cards."
Yeah, I got that Man Thing.
Did you? Okay. Did you get that Man Thing I sent you? I guess you did. What is this?
Wow.
I am going to reject all of your uses of my data. Tops.
Wow, you haven't logged on since that dropped.
Yes,
wow.
Exactly. That's what I meant to say. Oh, I do have some awards. This is a very exciting part of the show, guys. I just got my Man Thing blue. What a delight. Wow, he's huge. That's how big the one in the yard's going to have to be, Crystal.
Oh, my God.
Is it okay?
No.
Okay, I'm just kidding. That's insane. All right.
No.
I think I had another one, didn't I? I might have fucked up. I don't know which one I sent you. In any case, that's cool. So I should be up to date on all of that then. So do you want to talk about any of the shows we watched, or any programs or movies? You watched a bunch of movies. You watched You watched The House of Gucci.
Yes.
Tell me about The House of Gucci, because I think I want to watch that.
I think you'd like it.
I love Adam Driver's in it, right?
It's fantastic.
And Lady Gaga is fucking amazing.
She is so amazing.
I fucking love her. Seriously, like
She's so amazing.
I'm like so misjudged her. I want to thank my friend Scott Morgan for talking sense to me. Of all the people in the world to tell.
Really, it was Scott Morgan.
Scott Morgan. I was saying something about Lady Gaga. I'm like, something about Lady Gaga, and he goes, "Hey man, I gotta tell you." My daughter listens to this stuff. I've listened to her. I've seen some of what she does, and she's kind of amazing. Like, or, words to that effect. Like, she's actually really good. And I was just kind of like, really? And he's like, yeah, she's insanely talented and stuff like that. So I looked into it, and yeah, she's like crazy. Zonkers. And an amazing industry unto herself. So I love Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Plus, she's just like cool and like a kind of a pissed off Italian chick. She reminds me of my Aunt Linda. Yeah.
Well, the movie is so Italian. That's why I was watching. I was cracking up because I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna love it. It's just great because they all got the accents going on,
and they get to screaming and shit at each other.
There was some of that,
because that's like nonstop. We have like 2 speeds.
But yeah, so I watched that finally, and that was good. Of course, Adam Driver gets killed, but that's what happened.
Why does he always get killed?
Yeah.
He's gonna turn into Sean Bean if he's not careful. He better watch out. Seriously, it's going to get to be a meme.
I mean, it's a historical thing that happened, so everybody knew he was going to get killed.
He needs to talk to his agent. Can
Yeah,
I live
it
for
would be an
something?
agent
You know, can I tent pole some shit where I have some continuity? You know, ever kill me in the first, the third act on every goddamn thing here. I got no career.
But yeah, I watched that. That was really good. I enjoyed that. What else did I watch? I finally watched Euphoria, and I'm all up to date on Euphoria.
Just in time
For the kid to ask, "What's all this Euphoria?" And I'm like, "No, nope."
Because she likes Zendaya, and we've been watching Zendaya literally since she was on Disney. What was that show she was on Disney? The Casey Undercover. Oh man, she was amazing. We used to watch Casey Undercover all the time when she was like, how old was she? She must have been like 16 or something when she was on.
I don't know.
16, 17.
But yeah, no, the kid is not allowed to watch.
Yeah, so she's like, and then she likes the Spider-Man movies, and she's seen Dune, and like Zendaya's all over the place. She's like, oh, what's this? I'm like, no, I guess that's not okay.
And I'm like, no. And then I'm like, you might like it, but then I'm like, I don't know, you might not. It might be too much for you because it's pretty rough.
Yeah,
it's pretty rough high school stuff.
I
Although
really love
that stuff can't all be going on in high school. I don't know.
You pray it's not.
I hope it's not.
You pray it's not.
I hope it's not.
It's like,
But so yeah, so I watched that, so I know what that's all about now. And I know that it's not for the kid to watch, not for the kids.
Well, and we of course watched Peacemaker.
Up to date on Peacemaker, so great. Which that he apparently played that piano for real.
Really?
That was really him playing.
I had a feeling it was. I had a feeling it was a chance for him to like do something.
Yeah.
And it was very nice. I thought it was really lovely.
Yeah.
It was a really very cool interlude and a nice mood in the middle of such a violent, insanely almost evil show. I mean, seriously, everyone's doing bad in that whole thing. It feels like.
Yeah. But so we're up to date on Peacemaker. I finally started watching Secession because I couldn't wait for you anymore to be ready to watch it. So I started watching
I'll
that.
never be. I can't commit to anything like that.
And that's a fun show. That's an interesting show. It's all kinds of wheeling and dealing and backstabbing and whatnot.
My level of involvement with digital media is either like Dune complete absorption, or I literally walk by and swipe icing off the cake as I walk by to the next cake. Because literally I just I either death scroll or start and never finish shit. I just hardly nothing grabs me really these days. It seems like.
That's why I'm here, because most everything grabs me. So
yeah, you're the consumer of media.
Yes,
for sure.
So I like that.
Well, I know I haven't lost the ability to like things because things do come along that I'm like really fucking into. I mean, I really like the Peacemaker. I love the Book of Boba Fett, which I accidentally called the Mandalorian earlier, and it was not an accident because holy shit, dude just said, "Do here I am, boom," and it's his show, and then we went right.
Spoiler alert! If anybody hasn't seen.
If you haven't seen it this week,
away.
Here we go. Go away because
have a nice weekend.
Oh my
Go
God!
it.
Yes,
Catch
please.
up.
Yes, leave now. Thank you so
Leave
much
now.
for tuning in. We were giving you a spoiler warning because we were howling at the goddamn television set.
It was wow. I mean, to start off, I did not think we were going to see Cobb Vanth again.
No, that was amazing right off the bat.
And I love me some Timothy Oliphant. Since Deadwood, I've loved me some Timothy Oliphant. And Justified and all that stuff, and then he was back again, and he was so westerny, Cobb Vanthy. It was.
I want a show with him. I would like a show with him. I would really love that.
I don't think they can afford him.
I don't know.
I don't know. They could tie him down to it, but I don't know.
They could get him for a little something, if they were going to try to do that Rangers thing, they're like, okay, Gina Carrera or Corallo or whatever, and bye,
you're
you're done. But if they wanted to retool and try to do something with him in that, I'm there. I'm fucking there. Let's fucking do that. I'll watch the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
And I think it would be very funny if you had an endless succession of hapless deputies.
Oh my gosh, the hapless deputy.
Because that guy asked for it so fucking bad. I've never seen anybody beg to be killed so very hard in my entire life. That was
it's like as
absolutely
soon
pathetic.
as that guy showed up, and I'm just like, oh, you're like a red shirt, dude. You're dead.
Yeah.
You're just like too twitchy. I mean, like when he tried to give Mando shit when he landed the starfighter there, it's like, what?
Yeah, it's kind of what?
Because Mando was just
looking-
kind of like, really? Yeah.
I'm not looking for you.
Yeah, but the Cobb Van stuff was unexpected and fantastic, and they really western it up there. And
well, and we do believe, I believe that Cobb Vanth is okay.
oh, I think
We've
he's
seen
okay,
people
too.
take worse.
Yeah.
Now the deputy, he
No,
is not
the deputy
okay.
is not
he
okay.
is so dead. I've
He
never
is
seen
not
anybody get
okay.
fucking murdered so hard since the guy with the hurt arm. The guy in Rogue One. I can't climb.
Tivik?
Oh, you don't need to climb. I mean,
You don't need to climb. Don't worry.
he
about
got
that,
murdered
buddy.
pretty hard, but that guy got murdered really fucking hard. I mean,
By
like
Cad Bane,
that was
which everybody
insane.
lost their mind about
that was
because
nuts.
that
That was
was-
nuts. I was really impressed.
because it's like you see this, silhouette out there in the desert.
as
it's
soon as
just
you
like,
see the silhouette, you
you're
know,
like,
you know
what?
No, you know who exactly who the
What?
fuck that is.
and then it was so freaking western. It was amazing. It was
Really good.
It was
It
really
was
good.
really
It's
good.
like I could watch just a movie of that.
Yeah, it
you
was
know?
fun. It was fun.
But that wasn't even the biggest part of the show.
No.
Because, you had the little part with Cobb Vanth. And then it went right to the Mando.
I've got the thing. Oh, I'm right to the Jedi planet.
Yeah.
Here I go.
I'm flying. I'm going right to the freaking Jedi planet. I mean, like,
and who's there to greet him?
freaking Ahsoka.
Yeah. She's
So
a
then
familiar
immediately
character.
in your head, you're like, oh my God, wait a minute. Ahsoka is there and Luke is there. Oh my gosh. Luke and Ahsoka know each other and hang out and talk. Which means that she's probably had a chance to tell Luke all about his parents. And he
Well,
can learn
there are
about,
references in the show.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they can...
like
they
she's
can learn about Padme.
right. It's
And
insane.
learn about how Anakin really was when he was still a Jedi. And oh my gosh. And plus, then she knows that Anakin did die good. That he did get redeemed because the last time she had seen him, he tried to, duel her to death there in that temple.
Right. And if they open up that can of worms,
Ah.
but they're opening up that can of worms right before we're going to get to Kenobi, which is going to have Hayden Christensen in it as fucking Darth Vader
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And Jesus fucking Christ.
So Ahsoka's there and she's like, what? And you see the Luke's temple Jedi temple is being built by these cool ant droids.
Yeah,
cool.
that's how you get shit done.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Fucking program me up some of them bad boys.
And then
Those are
when
cool.
Mando's like, how long is this going to take? And they build him a bench to sit down on.
Oh my God, that was amazing. I didn't even get what was going on. And then Chris was, oh my God, I just built him a bench to sit and wait on. Oh my. Wow, that's crazy. That was such a wry joke. I didn't even realize what was happening. It was great.
Yeah.
Thank you for explaining that joke to me.
Yeah.
By the way, I enjoyed it. Great. After you told me.
And then you see Grogu's out there training with Luke and oh my.
It's like Luke on
Oh my
Dagobah
gosh.
with Yoda in the backpack running and flipping and all the stuff. And it's
But
right there,
the-
but it's reversed. It's all flipped. It's all completely flipped.
But like the deep fake thing they did.
The face that they've done on this one compared to what they did at the
Oh
end of the
my-
last season
it
is
was-
insane. It's beyond.
It,
I'm getting past the uncanny valley on that shit. Seriously, it's so effectively done. It is really, really amazing. Fucking insane. And they did hire that guy that did those deep fakes after the fact.
Yeah.
He punched up theirs. All he did was took theirs and punched it up and took it to another level. Now they obviously hired him and used and probably took that processing and
Oh
everything
my
else to the
gosh.
next fucking level, because holy fucking shit, that looks amazingly it was really incredibly well done. I was really impressed.
It was just like,
you could probably, the only thing, sometimes the frame rate was a little off. It felt to me like the frame rate, and I don't know if that was because of our internet to the 4K, might have been a little stuttery. Might have to look at it again when the internet's better or something and see if that's a difference. But I felt like there were some frame rate issues when he was moving and stuff like that.
I didn't notice that when because I watched the episode again the other day on my iPad. I didn't notice anything like that.
Well, I could definitely stand to watch that one again, because it was absolutely jam packed, and then they're training with a training remote, and then by the way, a friend of yours, he sent this nice it was a Mithril shirt. It's a goddamn Mithril shirt, just like Mr. Frodo. Mr. Frodo.
Frodo shirt.
Oh, Mr. Frodo.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's.
But he doesn't get to have it. He has to choose.
That was a really D move on Luke's part. I'm really not super cool with that. I mean, I guess he's like, it's different. People are saying, it's not as rigid as the original Jedi Code, where basically, you're a Jedi and you must forswear that. He's saying you could be a Jedi and you have to choose.
Yeah.
And I mean, Grogu's still like a baby to us, but he is 50 plus years old.
Well, and then we got the Grogu flashback to freaking
the Jedi Temple. So Grogu was at the Jedi Temple, and that people have identified literally right where he was, and trying to figure out who was there and all that stuff. But those were legions that were there and all that stuff. So it was Jedi Temple stuff, and we didn't see everything, but clearly he saw the
Order
fall
66 in action.
Yeah, he saw all that stuff.
We still haven't seen who saved him though, so that's
right. Yeah, there's a whole hell of a lot still wide open.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
really
cool.
Also,
it's exciting.
Yeah, it is. That was a new Jedi thing we had never seen a Jedi do.
What's that?
Because
give somebody their memories back?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it would vibe with the healing type thing.
Yeah, and kind of heal him almost, kind of get him, past all that.
No, I could see that like in the books that I read by Julian May, they had a whole branch of things called redactors that basically helped people heal their minds through telepathy and then also being able to mold people's psyches using telekinetic forces and things like that. Sci-fi bullshit.
But we'd never
seen. It's a lot of fun. So it's cool that they lifted that.
Yeah, we'd never seen Jedi do that before.
Yeah. Well, I'm fine with it. I would love for more and more old fans to get mad as more powers get introduced and they get mad that Jedi can just do everything and they're Superman, stuff like that. I don't know. It's fun. Whatever. It's all fantasy. And if it's done effectively, you just cannot fault anything they do. Man,
the rumors, that cool. Harrison Ford is going to make an appearance somewhere in one of these shows.
Spoiler warning, yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, it's supposed to be somewhere. They keep saying that, but it could be a smokescreen.
He could totally be showing up, and they could, do the thing and make him, super young and whatnot.
Yeah, that's possible.
Because, if he shows up somewhere dropping off, Ben Solo somewhere...
I've heard people say that they wanted to redo Star Wars somehow or do something with Star Wars with the original people somehow. And, it sounds like a flight of fancy even a couple of years ago, or even I would say 6 months ago. But after looking at the shit I'm seeing in The Mandalorian and knowing that's a TV show, and again, I call it The Mandalorian. It's Book of Boba Fett. Book of Boba Fett. I don't think it's that fanciful anymore that somebody could pull that off. I don't know if you could do it, that you'd want to do it for a whole movie of main characters, nothing but, that on camera as you had with Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you could do it. I don't think you would do it with a whole movie. You could definitely do it in a series.
But if you had them as a B-roll, B-roll and B-story on something, you could definitely pull that off, I think, with not that much footage.
Yeah.
Not that much hard footage. There's a lot you can do with back shots and long shots and some easy fuckery that's not super expensive and not have to go in on those super face shots, which they did not shy away from in any way. I mean, it felt like they were just like, we can do the fuck out of this as much as we want. That's what it felt like to me.
Yes.
I mean, it really felt like they had that and they could just
because
fucking
like
do
I
it.
kept watching and I was like waiting for the moment where it like wasn't going to work for me.
Right.
And we know when they would like come in really close and it just kept working. I did not have a problem with it. I was just like, holy crap, it's just freaking Jedi Luke.
It was uncanny. It was, they say uncanny valley, but I think they're just starting to get up to the other side of that, where it's like so recognizable that you're amazed. Literally, like you're amazed, but you got into it pretty quick. I mean, like I would be able to get over the amazement and put that aside. It's not a novelty thing. Once you got somebody that looked that effective, if there's a performance behind it, which there really fucking was.
There was, because it was
God, I mean, it really felt like that.
Everybody's always wanted to see him training Jedis, and you got to see, old Luke, train Rey as much as he could there and much as he did.
Hey, what are you saying? I did a lot.
Hey, here I got a fish. But I'm going to have some milk.
Oh, God, I'm thirsty.
But, this was like prime Luke training, and just like kicking ass.
Yeah,
like,
plus,
doing some little saber moves there and, gotta keep fresh there.
So what do you think Grogu's gonna do? What do you think is his choice? So he basically gives him a choice. It's the shirt. Go to the Mandalorian shirt. Go to the Mandalorian shirt, boy. I guess is what they say there. And then here's Yoda's fucking lightsaber, which
you can have Yoda's
lightsaber would be perfect size for you. I went back to Dag. I took it. He was right there when he died. What was I gonna do? Just go, okay.
Just leave it. Of course, I'm gonna take it.
I heard a clunk off to the side right after he died. Oh, it's his lightsaber. It was falling out of his pocket.
He's not gonna need it anymore.
We need this. Finish the stew and head it out.
Yeah, I can't waste this stew.
No, I mean that's good food.
Good food. Yeah. Good food. So I don't know. I kind of feel like he's gonna take the shirt.
I hope he takes the shirt.
I think he's gonna take the shirt. I kind of feel like he, maybe just be kind of like, yeah, maybe I don't want to be a Jedi. Now that I remember all that stuff again and whatnot, and yeah, maybe
that is true. In fairness, to Luke's dickheadedness, he did show him what being a Jedi cost him before.
Yeah. So.
So that's fair.
Yeah.
Wow. It was rough. It's rough sledding. I love Grogu so much, and we want to see more of him. And I don't know, man. I just think that combo of fucking Mando and Baby Yoda is just so cool. And if he stays, just a semi Force user, I don't know.
There's a whole lot of Force users out there, though.
I think it would be great if the scene opens and he reaches with his left hand and he takes the shirt. Puts his hand down on the shirt, and then all of a sudden you hear this low rumble start up, and then his other hand reaches over for the lightsaber, and the camera pans up to Luke, and Luke's just sitting there like this. He can't do shit, and then Baby Yoda just stands up and turns around and walks away, and then he jumps into the air. The N1 swoops by, he lands on the wing, and away they go. Little buddy, he hops right in the bubble in the back.
Hops in that bubble. It's right there for him. Hops in the bubble in the back, and
away he goes, man. Let's do this. You got some shit to do at fucking Jabba's palace.
Yeah, because the Pikes went and blew up that nice nightclub thing there.
Yes, and
hopefully Max Rebo wasn't in there.
He was not seen. People looked. He's nowhere to be seen. Again, Max Rebo is not on the scene. If you work with Max Rebo,
and he doesn't show up,
if you have a shift and he's supposed to be there, and if
he's late,
you
or
just
if
need
he
to punch
just leaves early,
right the fuck out. Time to go.
Follow him.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking be around for what's gonna happen next. What a feeling. Oh, what a feeling. getting blowed up like that. That was for Jennifer Beal.
Oh,
Thanks.
wow.
Thanks. That was the last time I'll probably be able to make that reference because I'm pretty sure she got blowed the fuck.
Yeah,
up.
I think she did.
Right there.
She
and
was
again,
right there.
Camp Tonos. Camp Tonos are bad news, man.
Yeah.
The ice cream, the insidious ice cream maker. Literally, the prices on those things have gone through the roof. You used to be able to buy those things. I know guys that have 3 and 4, and they bought them at garage sales for like $5, all over the place. You can't lay hands on one for nothing now because it's a fucking prop replica.
Yep. Yep.
There's one particular one that you just forget about. It's like trying to find one of those Graflex flash units.
Yeah,
yep. Forget about it. Can't do it.
Yep. So we've got 2 episodes left, I figured out.
Is that what, I think that's what you said. I was really surprised. I thought there would be only one.
No, I think we have 2 episodes left of Peacemaker. I think we only have 1 episode left of Book of Boba.
Okay. Well, the Peacemaker's wild. That show's crazy and fun and blowing up aliens, and then a whole fleet of aliens, little aliens, and then the horrifying takeover of all the aliens getting in everybody. Oh, that was terrible. They literally wiped out the cast of the show in Peacemaker.
Yeah. Okay, so it's just 1 episode left of Book of Boba.
Okay, well, there's going to be some shit. There's going to be some shit.
There's going to be some shit with those freaking pikes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Boba put a crew together, so, because that big-ass Wookiee was there.
He did have the Wookiee already there. He's ready to go. Yeah.
Ready to go.
Oh, man, he's going to have some big fucking gun. He's going to be like, oh, boom, 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 boom. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like the one, you remember that one gun? Oh, man.
Yep, and Mando's there, and you got Fennec. Of course, you got the Swoop Gang, so...
Oh, my God. Well, if anything more than 4.5 miles an hour happens, they're fucked.
Well, and don't forget.
Wait, I'm cornering.
Stop. Don't forget. He still has that Rancor.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, I don't know if he can do anything. You gonna weaponize your baby Rancor?
Or is he gonna come out riding a Rancor?
Oh, do you think that? Oh, we didn't get a montage for that. He's just gonna ride out on a Rancor. That would be amazing.
Maybe.
I forgot about the Rancor.
Right?
That's a good job. Well done, man. If that shit happens, you're gonna fucking hate yourself, right?
That'd be amazing. He comes out there riding on the back of the Rancor.
I would love that. Yeah, well, they were saying, you conquered the mighty Mythosaur.
Well, that's a Mythosaur. We're talking Rancor here.
I don't know. I would think
I'm sure Mando's going to go and actually find a Mythosaur, because Mando's going to Mandalore. He obviously is going to end up.
Yeah, don't tell me I'm
3.
not a fucking Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to freaking go to Mandalore, and I'm going to find your little freaking crap, waters underneath Mandalore, and he'll probably get in the water, and there'll be a freaking Mythosaur there, and whatever.
He'll have to wield the dark saber as he rides the Mythosaur, because of course you will. Of course you will. There's no reason why you wouldn't be on the back of a Mythosaur with the cool spoony gun on your back and wielding the thing.
So then you're saying that eventually we could have Mando riding a Mythosaur next to Boba riding a Rancor?
That would be
in the desert, maybe?
Oh my God, it'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that reminds me. How great is the fucking Jawa's goddamn hood ornament? That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. They literally peacock around a goddamn skull of the Krayt Dragon on top of their fucking Jawa wagon. It's probably messing up their drives and all kinds of. They don't care. It looks great.
They look
so fucking metal. It's like literally the most heavy metal thing I've ever seen. Literally, it's like Spinal Tap or something. It's insane. It's absolutely nuts. It's way too big.
Well, and then with Cobb Vanth in Freetown in his little saloon thing. They had the gut.
Oh, the bones.
The bones.
Yeah, it was
From
the
Great
rib
Dragon,
bones
the
of
rib
it.
bones.
Everybody's peacocking their
Everybody's-
trophies around from the Great Dragon. It's a big fucking deal to kill one, I guess. So they all kept their stuff, but yeah, the skull's big.
Yes.
It's insane. That was so funny. They do so many funny things. I just love the fuck it of it all. It just gives me such great pleasure to see him do such crazy shit. I love it.
Yep.
It's so fun. We were really loving that one. We were howling, literally. Like the kid, I think was she in the bedroom or just over in the back of the house, and we were watching the show. She was not interested at all. But after us, we were out there like, holy shit! You gotta be fucking kidding me!
Yeah, she ended up out there after a while because we were just ridiculous.
It was nuts. The show was nuts. It was crazy.
It was great. Which, of course, the internet's, it's too much. Shut up. Go watch something else. Go watch
Too
Sex
much
and
is
the
not
City.
enough. I just feel like they can just do anything. Honestly, it feels like they can really do anything. I feel like they're so, man, I mean, I did not expect Cad Bane. That's just really cool. I didn't expect it. I don't know that much about Cad Bane other than the look of the character is really cool and that he's like sinister and man, he was great. He was really sinister.
Great.
And he fucking brought it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, I mean, like, first the guy that's the threat. One shot.
The actual threat.
Felt like in the shoulder.
Yeah.
I think Cobb's okay.
I think it's
I think Cobb's got it, he may lose an arm or some shit. I don't know. He have a robo arm next time we see him. That would be cool. Who knows? But I think it's a shoulder shot. We didn't see him dead. They're like, get a stim, which is cool. That's right from the new the last game that I played. What was that one with
Fallen Order?
Fallen Order, yeah. That was the first time we really saw like stims. BDs would give you a stim, so the BD may have ran out of nowhere and popped out a stim. That'd be amazing. Because that's what always happened to get. BD, I need a stim. Boom, and he'd give you a heal you up.
Yep.
It was fun show.
Yeah.
Very, very good. So anything else that we missed? I don't think so. I think we're
No.
about done. So folks, we want to thank you for tuning in. We'll be tuning in to another week of wild stuff in the world of digital cards and blockchain digital bullshit. And until then, arrivederci.
Bye.
Hey, and don't forget, it's not too late if you haven't. Send your entry. Say Tarot Cards NFT to hoardcast@gmail.com. Get that entry in as quick as you can. Whoever gets it in first, we'll get you some prizes. Give me your wax wallet with that, please. Arrivederci.
Bye.
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are.
Watching.